What's up, everyone, and thank you for joining me on this review of Delicious in Dungeon Episode 1. And I want to say it was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. Really great, simple, didn't overdo itself, didn't set up something huge that it wasn't going to live up to. It's basic in a good way. And I'm going to tell you why. Stay tuned. So, Delicious in Dungeon is a fantasy / cooking anime. So it combines the best of both worlds. You get your fantasy, D&D style fantasy, I should say. Not like, well, I mean, there are mystical people and stuff like that. But just a simple D&D style fantasy and cooking. I mean, pretty simple overall. And what this anime did great for a very first episode was introduction of the characters was great. It tells us what the mission is, but it also lets us just get little bits and pieces of our characters here and there. We have 3 main characters to start out with. Pretty much the premise is our party fought a Crimson Dragon. They were fatigued and hungry because of their journey to the dragon had a lot of mishaps. Well, during the battle, stuff goes awry. We have a character in the party who casts a spell to free the other people before they are destroyed. Unfortunately, this character, Fallon, was eaten by the dragon. Fallon is the sister to our main character, Leos. Leos is a simple warrior. And Leos' main mission is to get back to the dungeon and rescue his sister. Plain and simple. But the twist on this, instead of just being a simple rescue anime, going to dungeon, whatever, is the hunger was a main aspect. All the party members focus on hunger. Our other 2 party members at this point are Marcel, a mage, and Chilchuck, who is a rogue. I think they called him a lockpick in the episode, or pickpocket. I can't remember one of the 2, but he's a rogue essentially. And first off, Leos, I probably want to say Laos a few times, but Leos is actually voiced by Damien Haas from Smosh. Yes, I did watch the sub. Marcel is done by Emily Rudd, who was Nami in the live action One Piece. And Casey Mongilo, I butchered that last name, is who voices Chilchuck. So, simple premise, everybody's out of the dungeon. They have no equipment. They have no money to buy supplies or food. Leos is like, okay, let's go to the dungeon. Let's eat the monsters. Marcel and Chilchuck like, well, hold up. Wait, what? How are we going to eat the monsters? And Leos is like, simple. There has to be an ecosystem sustaining all these monsters, right? They can't just survive off of nothing. There has to be herbivores who are eating plants, and these herbivores are also fodder for the carnivores. Simple explanation. I liked it. I really enjoyed it. Well, we see our party go to the dungeon. They're like, well, how are we going to put this theory to test? Insert Mushroom Man. I say Mushroom Man, it was a mushroom with legs. No face, no arms. Don't even know how it's a monster. Don't know what it can do to you. They literally beat it by bonking on the head. They're like, okay, well, we got this. Well, we need some protein. And lo and behold, scuttling sounds. And Leos is like, oh, that's gotta be a scorpion. Let me go find it. He finds this hole in the wall in the dungeon. He wraps his sword in like this thick cloth and sticks it in the hole. Yes, sword in the hole. Innuendo. Whatever. Didn't do it. Bloop. Scorpion attaches itself. Starts stabby the sword. It's not doing anything. Leos is like, oh, dagger. Dead scorpion. All right, we have our protein. We have our scorpion, meat, and our mushroom thing, monster. Leos is like, I got this cookbook, this very basic cookbook that tells you that what these creatures are edible and blah, 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 what you can do with them. So they're making a soup. They find out that you can't cut the mushrooms horizontally, only vertically. Just little goofiness. They cut them in half, throw them in a pot. Scorpion full on in a pot like a lobster. I would have done it that way, but you know, I'm not in the anime. And Marcel's like, is this edible? Can you do that? Won't the poison, you know, from the scorpion mess you up? And Leos was like, nah, it's boiled. It'll be good, whatever. Takes a sip of the broth. Blech. All right. Plan failed. Cool. What do we do next? And then comes a dwarf by the name of Senshi, who's voiced by Sung Woo Cho, YouTube legend, also great voice actor, is in plenty of things. Senshi's like, well, hold on. You're doing that wrong. For the scorpion, you gotta cut off his pincers, his legs, and his tail. Choo-choo-choo-choo. He just Gordon Ramsay that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Delicious. Best shit he's ever had. Cuts the mushroom, dices up the mushroom, puts it in the broth. There's a broth going. He's over here prepping this up, getting his stuff going, you know what I'm saying? Swag 1 million. And a slime ball creature thing falls from the ceiling and lands on Marcel's face. And Marcel's having this inner dialogue, freaking out. She's like, I can't cast any spells because I'm a shitty mage. If you're playing D&D and stuff like that, and you're going to be a spellcaster, be a paladin or druid, because the other ones suck. Paladins can cast spells, and so can druids without speaking. So, haha. Suck on that. But no, she's like, oh crap, I can't cast any spells, I can't get the slime off me. The first time I ever died while being in the dungeon was from a slime. So, that right there sets up saying, hey, you can die and come back. So the stakes aren't massive, but they don't say if there's like a limit of how many times you can die, or if this is like a games or simulation or something like that. You know, so the stakes aren't horribly high, you know, like Sword Art or Log Horizon, Log Hack, whatever like that, where, you know, if you die in the game, you die in real life, whatever. But it's also not low enough to where you're like, I don't have to worry about anything, because, you know, you care about these characters. They're cool. While this is all going on, Senshi grabs a little dagger, slices off the slime, somehow makes this slime into a beautiful noodle for the broth and the soup. So now we have scorpion meat and slime, intestines, slithery noodles with mushrooms. And it's delicious. Boom. That's the whole point of the show. Making good food out of dungeon creatures. It's funny. It's simple. I like it. Plain and simple. Characters are great. Animation is great. Dialogue is great. Feels natural. It feels like you're at a D&D table with your friends, and you have, like, you know, Ted's over there being a dungeon master, and he's the best dungeon master in town. So, you know, he's telling the story. You're over here just like, yeah, Ted, do your stuff. It's whatever. But the one thing I don't like, but I also like at the same time, is that Netflix is releasing it weekly. So I wasn't able to just go through and marathon all of it, because I really want to watch what happens next. But I'm okay with waiting because I like it, but I don't know if I would watch it all the way through and focus enough like I did during this first episode. So, with that being ado, like I said, 8 out of 10. Please tell me in the comments below what you thought about the anime. If you've read the manga, don't spoil it. Don't be that guy. You know what I'm saying? Be like, hey, you know, it gets better, or, you know, hey, turns into this later on. Something like that. But don't be like, oh, this person. Like, don't be that guy. And while you're leaving a comment, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, you know, hit the like and share. You know what I'm saying? You know, let your people know what's up. Please, no, seriously though, if all you want to do is leave a comment down below, let's have some discussion. That's cool with me. I like trying to get to as many comments as I can below from every video or anything that I post while I can. I just want to know what you guys think. I was super excited for this anime actually to come out. I've been waiting on it for a while, and I'm glad it was made, and I'm glad that it did not disappoint me in the first episode. So, thank you for watching. Have a delicious day. Tensei.